Hello, my friends. How are you? This is Dave Gonzalez, and I've been coming to you with these trainings in the recent past, in the past couple of days, and I've been bringing to you different themes and different information regarding how we should act in our business. And I want to tell you, it's been a pleasure for me to be able to work with you on this. As a matter of fact, today I bring you the next segment, which follows the last two that we just did. The first thing that we talked about was attitude. You got to have the right attitude all the time to get your business to work. As a matter of fact, it is said out there that 90% of your business is attitude, 5% of your business is aptitude, what you know, and the other 5% of this business is actually action. You got to take action. You got to get out there and make it happen. You got to push it. You got to go and work every single day on a daily basis and make things happen. Now, secondly to that, the next day, I talked about doing the right thing. You know, there's so many things to do out there. So the question is, what do I do? Am I doing the right thing in my business? Am I actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing? It's a big question a lot of people have in their mind because they don't know if where they're headed is correct or not. All I have to say about that is what I said yesterday. You have to do what works. There's things that you do that work and there's things you do that don't work. You got to elect to do those things that work. Follow the people that have done those things that work and do what they did and you'll have what they have. Very important. Once you get there, then you begin to realize that you can share all those things that work because every time they work all the time. Not just that, every time you make them work, your business works better. And the more your business works, the more money you make. But today, we're going to have something different. There's a lot of people out there that are starting to work with us that really have the concept and the knowledge, but they would like to get a little more. And with this, I'm talking about we got to now begin the training as to what it is there to do. As a matter of fact, before we get there, we're going to start with something called clearing your space. Work from a space of nothing. Working from the space of nothing is one of those things that you get to do, and only you can do that, whereby you actually elect that from now on, I'm going to start fresh and clean. What do I mean by that? Working from a space of nothing means you're not starting your business with all these problems in your mind, issues, with all these concerns. You're not starting with your mind is bogged down with information such as he said, she said, I can't do it, they can't do it, they're complaining. Some people are leaving, some people are staying. Some people don't want to do this anymore. Other people just basically are hating on me. You got to start from a clear space. What do? You clear it completely. And you begin to work from a space of nothing. Imagine there's nothing there. Imagine that without anything there, you can create whatever you want to do. And it's a simple practice. All you have to do is get present to the fact that at this very moment, everything is exactly the way it should be, and everything is perfect, and nothing is wrong is going on right now. When you say that to yourself, there is nothing, absolutely nothing happening, nothing is going on right now at this moment, everything is great. Things begin to look different. Then you need to create. I would say, let's start by creating in this time, in these days, what do we call it? A new beginning. Let's create a new beginning of your business, a new chapter of your life. Gano Life is offering you right now a new beginning. We're starting a new beginning from scratch in our business. Although we're a 6-month-old company by name, a lot of us have been together for many years. But you know what? I'm actually willing to venture out there and call this a new beginning. A new beginning for everybody, whereby all of us can actually make a difference in everybody else's lives. But a new beginning with love, compassion, with continuity of experience. And I'll tell you what that means. That means that you have experience and you're bringing it over here and it's just continuing. Continuity of experience in your new beginning is going to bring you a lot because you don't have to go through the growing pains that much. You know that you know, and from here on forward, you can just create. A new beginning starts in your heart, starts in your mind. When you begin to create brand new from here, you really make a difference because no longer are you worried about the worries of the past or the problems of the present. You're now creating a new beginning from the heart where you can now contribute and make a huge difference in your life. A difference in your business, in your family, everywhere you want to go. As a matter of fact, think about this new beginning like as if you were getting a brand new car. Remember the old car you had? That old car was just run down. And it didn't really matter to you whether you crashed it or not. It didn't really matter to you if you got a ticket on it or not. It didn't really matter to you if your friends saw you and you didn't look good in it. You know, it's just an old car. But what happens when you get that brand new car? Oh my God, that new beginning, it's a car just like the other, but it's new. Your heart says so, and your mind says so. So you wash it, you clean it, you always keep it nice and smelling really good. Every time on that new car, you feel like a brand new person. That's the type of feeling I'm talking about. It's a feeling of a new beginning, kind of like a new house. You know, you had that one-bedroom apartment and 7 people lived in it, or you had that one-bedroom apartment and just a whole bunch of folks were living with you, and it just smelled funny. You know, you could never get that apartment clean because somebody always dirtied up something. But then you got your first new house, your 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, and oh my God, it's so beautiful. You keep it nice and clean. It's this feeling from the heart. Although it's not a brand new house, it's new to you. Your heart says, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it nice and kept and spiffy. The lawn, the inside, the outside, everything is so beautiful. And it makes perfect sense. What about a brand new job? You guys remember when you had that old job, when you first got started and working? People started training you and teaching you stuff, and you know, you got there late. Sometimes you didn't show up. Many times you didn't show up 2 or 3 days in a row. In some cases, you told your boss off. You did some things that you weren't supposed to, or you left work early. Well, you kind of learn along your way, but then you get that new job, and you're like, oh my God, this is the new beginning. You go to orientation, you learn what's supposed to be done, and then you say to yourself, I'm going to be on time. I'm going to leave on time. I'm going to respect everybody. I'm going to do exactly what I'm supposed to do in this new job. And then what happens? You begin to get raises, you begin to move up, and you begin to get better positions. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about the last one, which is your brand new business. How about you have no business, and this is now your business? How about you had a business that wasn't that successful, but in this new beginning, in your heart and in your mind, you're starting it now, and it's going to be successful? How about you had a successful business? Things happened and it kind of went down. But in this new beginning, your business has the opportunity to flourish once more based on your attitude and your heart and your mind. Remember, attitude. How about you had a huge business, you made a lot of money that kind of swooped down and now it's about to pick back up again. You can create that new beginning in your mind, in your heart, where with the passion that you have, you can truly go after everybody and help as many people as possible. Where you will care anymore what anybody says. It's a new beginning. That's what you need to do. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm asking you to do. That's what we're inviting you to actually look at. You don't have to do some of these things that I'm talking about, but it's nothing more than just advice. It's what works for me and what works for countless of people that I know. Because when you start working with a new beginning from the heart, Gano Life will provide to you all the things you ever wanted. We have the best compensation plan out there in the market. We have the best product, the best Ganoderma. We have the most advanced method of creating Ganoderma in the world in a bag, in which is, it's not really waiting for that mushroom, but it's actually, all the nutrients are there and it's much stronger. We have it all. We have the biggest buildings that I've ever seen in the company. We have 2, not just 1. And we're already starting in 6 months in more than 11 countries. You cannot beat that. The projection of countries we're going to be in the next year is incredible. It's 3 times the number of countries we're in today. So could you imagine starting a new beginning in this kind of a business, in this company? You could only see your income go way up. Now, when we talk about income, remember this. It all depends upon the action that you take. Because like I said earlier, the first day we talked about attitude. Your attitude is 90% of your business. 5% of your business is aptitude, what you know. We will teach you that. The other 5% is action, action, action. The second day, I then talked about do the right thing. That means do what works. Learn those things that work. Learn those things that work. Don't do just anything. Do what works. Get with the people that invited you to see this message and ask them, what are those things that work that make this thing happen every single time? And get to do those things. And then with the passion of a new beginning in your heart and in your mind, you're going to do great. You know, friends, I wish I can talk more, but, you know, these are very small videos that we're going to be making for the next few days. But I got to tell you, I'm right now in Visalia doing a meeting. I'm working with Ms. Alma Zaragoza. She's having an awesome meeting. We have a lot of success. And, you know, it's beautiful for me to be here in this wonderful hotel. You know, I'm talking to you from 4 hours away in Los Angeles, and I'm letting you know that this business can happen just like it's happening for me. It can happen for you. I love you, I honor you, and I respect you, and I truly hope that you listen to what I'm saying. Stick with Gano Life. Gano Life is what's going to bring you the riches that you've always wanted and the life that you only dreamed of. We love you and we honor you. We'll see you soon. See you at the top. I'm Gano Life.